Food trucks in Melbourne have evolved massively in the last 3 years. I mean, in '03 when we first started, no one really knew what a food truck was. They assumed that it was a hot dog van or an ice cream van, and I've seen a lot of change. You know, we've got a lot of good chefs starting up food trucks at the moment, and people that are really passionate about doing a particular cuisine. So people in Melbourne now want to come out and they say it's a good vibe, it's good food. You can come in and, you know, go sit in the park, the Botanical Gardens, or one of our chairs, wherever you like. The Lord Mayor and the City of Melbourne have embraced the whole food truck scene now, and they want to jump on board with all of us. People of Melbourne know that, you know, coffee on the street or food trucks on the street are going to do a really good job, and just as good, if not better, than cafes.
I love our food trucks. I think they're a really interesting and different offer. A couple of years ago, we licensed 15 different food trucks for a trial. Now that trial will come to an end in November of this year, but they have been an enormous success. People want different types of offers. Not everyone wants to sit down in a five-star restaurant to have an expensive meal. People like to grab food on the go, but that doesn't mean it should be less interesting or less tasty. And that's what our food trucks and our street vendors do, dotted throughout the city. I think they're here to stay, and I think they add a lot to Melbourne's culinary scene.
Melbourne at Thornbury is designed to be a permanent food truck spot, somewhere where you can come and be out on a sunny day, or somewhere where it's not quite so nice. Previously, it's been hard to enjoy food trucks all year round. The Welcome at Thornbury hopefully will address that by providing a destination for not only Melburnians, but also Australia and the world to enjoy food trucks all year round.
Well, I think those kind of events like this, it'll be the future for food trucks, really. Until more councils get on board with what we're trying to do, you know, bringing that vibe onto the streets. Until that happens more and more, that's going to be the future. That'll be where a lot of the trucks will basically make a living. It's good because it gives people a location to go to. So Little Nom Noms brings, I guess, a modern take on Vietnamese cuisine. All the flavours are there, but we kind of tweak them a little bit, inject a little bit of jazz and modern flair to it, you know, cater for the new kids on the block.
Melbourne's a city that's always been passionate about food, and the trucks are just an extension of that. It's probably been a push towards more informal dining over recent years, and the trucks make it more accessible by hitting the streets and the parks, where more people can get out and sample some different types of foods. Basically, wherever we're going to trade, we always promote to our followers, and via, you know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and, you know, there's a great relationship between most of the trucks too. So we tend to cross-promote each other, cross-promote the events, basically to try and draw as big a crowd as possible. Dos Diablos is all about authentic Mexican and Latin American food, tacos, quesadillas, nachos. That's essentially what we do, just with quality meats cooked with love. And vegan and gluten-free as well.
I feel like the more support we can have from councils, the better. I think when councils see what food trucks can bring to communities, they can bring a sense of occasion, they can bring new food to places that otherwise might be not utilised. I think it's positive. So for the Lord Mayor to support it in Melbourne through the gourmet food truck trial has been absolutely fantastic. And in future, I hope that there's a food truck in every corner.